something I'm really proud of. I'm really proud of that part of the world. I think it is the most beautiful part of the world, and I don't like that the rest of the world owns so much of it and takes so much from it, and no one speaks about it. I'm really looking forward to hoping that the people that are running those different countries all unite and come together and take Africa back.
In the build-up to the 2026 F1 season, Lewis Hamilton recently sat down and explained how he's such a big advocate for the F1 taking place in Africa. And he also, and somewhat controversially of him, explained how Africa could be so far ahead of a lot of other places, but because of the external manipulation that takes place there, a lot of the extraction of her resources, and as he put it, loads of people take from Africa. Was this controversial for him to say? Was he correct? Let's find out. So Lewis Hamilton is essentially claiming that Africa could be the most powerful continent in the world, but so many other places own and extract her resources, leaving her with nothing.
They have all the resources to be the greatest and most powerful place in the world, and that's probably why they are being controlled the way they are. But anyway.
I agree. But I'll probably choose to word it like this. Africa has the ingredients and the essentials to be a thriving continent. But because so many people extract the value from Africa and then profit off of what they're getting, it leaves us with nothing. So essentially, Lewis is making the argument that Africa has everything it needs independently to be thriving. But because other people get their hands in the basket and benefit more than Africa does, it limits Africa's potential.
That's what I want to see. Take it back from the French, take it back from the Spanish, take it back from the Portuguese and the British. It's so important for the future of that country and for that continent.
And he's not wrong. So to help illustrate Lewis's points a bit further, here are a few facts for you to keep in mind. Africa has about $6.5 trillion worth of natural resources. Around 60 to 65% of the entire world's available land for things like agriculture are in Africa. Africa has the youngest population, and by 2030, 1 in 4 young people are going to be African. That means that Africa has a hell of a lot of natural resources, there's a hell of a lot of land to produce, and there's a young population that can be consumers buying products and also people producing the products. But unfortunately, Africa is not in a position where we're benefiting the most from these advantages we have. And that's just the reality of it. If Africa has all these advantages, why is she in the position she is and why isn't she benefiting from them? And the reality is that we don't extract as much value from what we have as other people do. For instance, you've probably heard of German chocolate, Swiss chocolate, but have you ever stopped to think, where in Switzerland are they growing these cocoa beans? Where are they growing it? They're not. They're buying their cocoa from places like Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana, and they're just producing it. And then they're distributing the finished product, which is the chocolate. And this is a cycle that happens in so many different industries, be it lithium, be it gold, be it cobalt, all sorts. We extract it, we sell the raw materials cheaply in other places, export and create the finished products, which then brings the most value in. Lewis Hamilton is 100% correct. And it's not just a matter of how much value we're able to extract from our resources, it's also how different Africa could look in terms of conflicts. Would these conflicts be taking place if Africa was in control of where their resources were being used? In terms of the need for Africans to leave Africa and to go to places like the UK, the US, would that be as abundant if Africa was a place where people could stay? In terms of opportunities and jobs for young people, Africa could be far ahead if we had control and if we made the most out of the valuable resources we've been given. So I guess we'll have to wait and see if a Grand Prix will take place in Africa, and we'll just have to wait and see just how much we can actually change the narrative and be able to make the most out of the God-given resources we have.